guys, welcome back to my channel, Ramadan Kareem. I can't believe it's Ramadan already. It's actually not Ramadan for me yet. I'm filming this the weekend before Ramadan, but by the time you guys see this, it will be Ramadan. Wow, this year it has creeped up so fast. So yeah, today we're doing tons of prep around the house. We're making all of our frozen items, so samosas and egg rolls. We're also decorating bits and pieces of our house, so I'll share that with you guys. And then I'm also getting ready, like mentally, spiritually. I have a list of stuff that I want to accomplish this month. So yeah, I'm going to share with you guys everything that I do to prepare for Ramadan. And I have Isa in my room, so he's being really loud and noisy. Hi.
Ooh, hi.
So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. So let's go ahead and get the day started. So I ended up changing just so I can take some photos, and I figured I'll show you guys what I'm wearing because I love to wear stuff like this for Ramadan. Just some like easy long kimonos. They kind of look like Abayas, but they're really not. They're just like kimono cardigans. So this one I got from Forever 21 a long time ago, but I'll link a bunch of other ones that I've seen recently that are just so perfect for like Ramadan, just because they're more modest. They cover everything. You can pray in it. And yeah, so this is my outfit. It's just like this pink duster that I said from Forever 21, I'm almost sure. And then I just have on a normal white top and then some white skinnies. So they're just leggings. And then I just have my usual hijab that I love from Hot Hijab in the color sand. So yeah, this is what I have on. I just wanted to share with you guys in case you guys wanted some inspiration for Ramadan, especially since we're just staying at home. I'm still gonna try to dress up at least like 2 to 3 times a week, just so I can feel like it's Ramadan. I don't want to just be a bum all week long and like not make it special for myself. So yeah, I think my cat's waiting for me to open the door. So let's go. Go on. So we just got done making the fillings for the egg rolls and the samosas. So this is ground beef that's just been cooked with some spices like chili, turmeric, salt, ginger garlic paste, onions, and then some more spices. I'll write the exact ingredients and everything down below in the description bar. And then this is for the egg rolls. This has not been cooked, so this is raw. This is just cabbage, carrots, and I think chives. That's pretty much it. And there's salt and pepper in here. So we don't cook this because we add boiled chicken to this at the very end. And then when you fry it, like the cabbage will cook on its own. But this is completely cooked. So yeah. Now we're going to go and do the fun part, which is make dozens and dozens of rolls out of these two things. We use these sheets. We got this from an Indian store. So this is what they look like. And then we cut them into 3 strips. So imagine this as a full sheet, but we cut them in 3 strips. So once you have the strips cut up, you want to take 2 layers at a time because that's how they stay put together. When you fry them, then they won't come apart. So I'm like peeling this apart. But if you look closely, there's like 2 of them stuck together. So I'm going to show you guys how to roll the samosa sheets. You take one corner and you roll it all the way around until you get this little pouch thing, and then basically you take some egg yolk and you put it here to seal this shut. And then once you have that shut, you basically take your meat. I'm taking my meat or my stuffing, whatever you guys want. We're using beef. You can even make this veggie. So I'm going to put that in. So once I have my meat inside, I'm going to take the long flap, bring it all the way around. Make sure you do this tightly so the oil doesn't go through when you're frying it. Stop laughing. And then you take this side and you basically bring it over, and that's pretty much it. It looks kind of sticky because we put like sealing all over it. We don't use egg yolk. We use like wet flour. So okay, I gave up on the samosas because I'm not doing a good job, so I'm going to do the egg rolls. So for the egg rolls, you need the same sheets. Egg rolls I feel like are easier to roll. So for the spring rolls, you don't need 2 sheets, you need a single layer. So all you have to do is put in a little bit of the filling, then you basically just roll once on top, then take both the sides, and you want to make sure you do this really tightly so again the oil doesn't seep through, and then you basically roll it, and as you're rolling you want to make sure you put the sides in the middle. So you roll it again, and then this part we put a little bit of wet flour, but you can also put like eggs if you want, just to make it stick. And then I'm going to roll it again, and voila, little egg roll. Okay, so now we're preparing the filling for the samosas. So all I've done so far is put in half of a pound of ground beef, put in some chili powder, some garlic powder, and salt and pepper. And I'm basically just cooking it over the stove for 10 minutes until it's brown. Once the ground beef is almost done cooking, I'm going to put in some diced onion, some jalapeno, and some cilantro, and give that a good mix. And you're going to want to cook this for another 5 minutes. So it should look something like this. Okay, so now that I have the beef all prepared, I'm going to go ahead and start assembling with the sheets. So these are the puff pastries that we use. I'll put a picture of the box here. So we use these ones. Can you see the name? It says Pillsbury Best Puff Pastry Squares. So we get a big box of this, and we basically use up the entire box. So all you have to do is take one sheet, scoop in some meat, and then we have a bowl of water here just to seal this close. I'm going to dip my fingers in. Don't worry, they're clean. And seal off the edges. And just fold it and press down on the edges. So, like that. It's that easy. And then you can also get really fancy with it. You get a fork and press down on the sides to make a little design. That's pretty much it. And then at the end, all we do is take some egg yolk and brush on the top before we bake, just to make it a golden brown. Once I'm done making all of my pastries, I'm going to just take some egg yolk that I have here in a bowl, brush it on top. And then I'm just going to take some sesame seeds, this is optional, and just garnish on top. And that's pretty much it. Super easy and simple. And then all you have to do is bake these. You can also freeze them. We like to freeze them all and then just pull them out the day of and then bake them right before Iftar, maybe 10-15 minutes before. So this is what they look like when they're out fresh. They're so yummy. Definitely don't eat this every single day because it is super fattening. But yeah, this is what it looks like after being in for about 10 to 12 minutes at 320. Let me show you guys the little decoration that I've done in my room. There's not much at all, honestly. It's just a little banner that I put that says Ramadan. And then I tried to do a little greenery, but honestly, it fell off last night. So I'm going to have to redo that. But I have a banner, and then I just have this like little prayer station. This stool is not supposed to be there. So if I move that, this is kind of what my little prayer station looks like. I love making myself a cozy corner to be able to go into and just pray all night long without being like in everyone's face. So this is what I came up with this year. Last year it was pretty similar. I have this beautiful prayer rug from Royal Sajda. I'll link them down below. They sent me this prayer rug last year during Ramadan, and I love it. It's just so beautiful. It has like the most beautiful sheen to it, and then underneath I have like another white prayer rug that I layered underneath. I just like the way it looked layered. And then I added 2 pillows just so I can lean on it while I'm reading Quran. And then I put some lights just to make it a little festive. And then I have 2 little lanterns. So that's pretty much it. It's cute and simple. I really enjoy just praying and like sitting in a corner like that. So that's what I have. I also like to pull out a bunch of cardigans and abayas and keep them out on my clothing rack outside in my room just so I can grab them easily. Normally this is filled with black abayas if I'm going to the mosque, but this year since we're at home, I decided I'm going to pull out some cute outfits and just dress up for myself at home to make myself feel like I'm really in the spirit. So the first open front abaya that I have is this beautiful one from Pop Look. I got this a couple years ago, so I don't know if they're still going to have it in stock. I'll try to find as many open front cardigans and link them down below for you guys, but I just love this one because it's more of a fancier look and it's just so beautiful. So it has like these jewel details on it, and every single thing that I pulled out here is like an open front cardigan style because I find those are the easiest to wear in Ramadan. You can throw it over your clothes, throw it over even pajamas, and you're good to go. So then the next one I have is this pink satin one that I've been wearing throughout this video. I got this from Forever 21. And then I have this really pretty lilac one from ASOS. Again, another open front cardigan. And then I also love this one. I got this from a follower when I went to go visit Indonesia. So pretty, and it's more of a chiffon. And then for a basic one, I have this long cardigan from Express that I got several years ago. I tried to pull out all the long things that I had in my closet just so I can pray in it. So I have that, and then I have one of my newer purchases, which is a long dress kimono style from Free People. So I have that here. And then I have a few dresses, and then this is also a long white dress. So yeah, just a few options that I pulled out. I like to dress up. This is definitely optional. You don't have to, but I feel like it does bring a sense of like spirit and just being more alive and putting you in a good mood. So that's pretty much all I have. Also, while I'm upstairs, I'm going to quickly tell you guys how I like to spiritually plan my Ramadan. So every single year I do this and I find it so beneficial, especially this year now that we're in quarantine. I think we need this more than ever. So what I like to do is find like a series on either YouTube or podcast or even Facebook, and I follow that series the entire month. So this year I'm following Omar Saliman's Yaqeen Institute's 30 for 30, so 30 just in 30 days. And then he also has like Angels in Your Presence or something like that series, which sounds amazing. It hasn't been released yet. I just saw the trailer and it looks so good. And then a third thing that he's doing is habits to deeds, or good deeds, making good deeds habits, something like that. They all sound so interesting, honestly, and I'm just so excited to tune in and do that with everyone. So if you guys want to join in on that, I'll link it down below. I believe he's going to be streaming it on YouTube. He's going to be streaming it on Instagram. He's also going to be streaming it on Facebook. So lots of places that you can go check it out. I also really like to listen to lectures on YouTube. So Yasser Qadi is also doing a series, and he's doing something very similar to the 30 just in 30 days. It's not really detailed tafsir of the Quran, it's more like gems and stories, but nonetheless I feel like those kind of lectures really get me connected to the Quran, because like you learn stories and you learn context and why things are happening and what things are predestined and stuff like that. And it's just so interesting. So yeah, also I make a list of things I want to get done every single day. So I have a to-do list here. So every single day I want to pray all my prayers on time. I want to give sadaqah every single day, and then I also want to listen to a lecture every single day or learn something. It doesn't have to be a lecture. I could learn a surah, I can learn a hadith or something like that. So that's what I have on my list for every single day. And then I'm also trying to finish the Quran in 30 days. I do this every single year and I've successfully done it only like a handful of times. So hopefully this year will be different, since I'm going to be home so much that I could really spend some time reading Quran and reflecting on it. So yeah, those are the things I do. I think the key thing is to do something, even if it's small, but consistently every single day, because that's how you will form habits and you can have those things and take it outside of Ramadan. So it's just just not like you're doing all sorts of crazy like amounts of worship and then when Ramadan ends you're just like back to your normal life. So yeah, so that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope all of you guys have a lovely Ramadan, and I know it's not the same as the previous years. We don't have tarawee, we can't go to the mosque and see our friends and family, and I know that makes such a large part of Ramadan, just the unity in the community. But I hope all of you guys are still making it really, really productive and effective at home. So yeah, I'll be sharing some tips and stuff on my stories. You guys want to see what I'm up to and how I'm staying productive spiritually. So yeah, I really hope you guys have a lovely Ramadan. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!